Hi, our project is Data as a Service. So the goal of the project is we have to build a platform for Data as a Service. DaaS is based on the concept that the data can be provided on demand to the user regardless of geographic or organizational separation of provider and consumer. So we can say that DaaS brings the notion that data quality can happen in centralized place, cleansing and enriching data and offering it to different systems. The major advantage of DaaS is agility, cost effectiveness, data quality. So here we can query the data, serve the data, and the result of that is shown using JSON format. So here is our work process flow. So we are using Web2Py, Spark and Hadoop. Web2Py is our front end. Basically, it provides a web interface through which user can upload or download the data. Spark provides us the query process part. We can query our data as our data is big data, so we need a server. That's why we are using Spark. So to query the big data, we are using Spark, and to storing those files or the big data, we are using Hadoop cluster. So initially we have downloaded some sample data from data.carmen.in and uploaded our on cluster Hadoop. So to run our platform, we have to perform certain steps: file server, Spark server, Hadoop, Web2Py. So first we have to run the Hadoop cluster. Then we will run our file server program. File server program is generally nothing. It's a HTTP server through which Hadoop cluster will work. We will run then Spark server. It's also a Python program through which we will invoke our Spark server and other SQL query processing done through. Then we host our Web2Py, that is our web application. So let's go, we can do that. So to run our Hadoop, we need HD user. We have HD user, and we use .start, ./start or .sh to run our Hadoop cluster. So Hadoop cluster generally runs on port 50070. It's a name node port, so we can check through our browser that our Hadoop cluster is working or not. So as we can see name node is still loading, so Hadoop cluster is still in work. Okay, now it's work. So let's do refresh, and yeah, now it's active. So all our files are stored in his file system. So as we can see in Team 27, we have all our file systems, whatever the file systems we will be using in our web interface or data sets, we can say. So now let's run our file server so that we can interact with Hadoop cluster. So we are running our files HTTP server on port number 6555. So here we go. So it is up. Now we will run our Spark server. So Spark server generally listens on port 4040. We can also check it through browser. So let's wait for some time. So now engine bus started, so we can check it out. Yeah, it's running. Now we host our website. So to host, fine. So now we will run our website. This is our web interface. All our data is present here. So generally we divided our data into 4 categories: agriculture, budget, environment, other. So here we will go to agriculture and download this central statistics. As we can see, it is returning the JSON format. Some of the fields are not filled. Let's do a filtered search. So we are taking this query for our what we have to search. Okay, now what we are doing here is filter data set. The form will come, whatever the according to the attributes it will show. It is string type, so it will string type, so we will imply one query, and now we will run this download basically on this. So here it is, and it is also downloaded, and we can see this. So here we get one row which contains production food, product, malted food. So here we are able to download the data set using filtered queries and as it is. So now as we can see, without logging we have done the download part. So to upload part we need login. So first we login it up. So here we are with upload. Now we upload one file. As you can see in our Hadoop cluster, there is no file we are going to upload. Yeah, we are going to upload one file. Let's take one file in cloud, name it final. Okay, first I will show you this file is not present in agriculture, let it added. Okay, there are 3 files only. Agri 1, agriculture, category agriculture. Now we browse the file, desktop, and the file is where is the file? finalcloud.csv. So we will going to upload this file. As we can see that this file is not present here, final.csv. Now we will run our upload. So it's running and file uploaded successfully, and we can see this in our agriculture 1, and also we can see here one refresh, and here it is. So and we can also download it. Let's see, open with gedit, and this is the file. So we have done with upload part. Now let's switch to PPT. So we have uploaded the file with user login. We have categorized the file using file name and this. All the schema of file is present on the first header of the files. So that Spark can identify what is the schema. Web2Py request redirects the request to the HDFS to get the file, and by then we can serve this to the user. So to download data, no need to log in, as we see, and we can query a string and this. Generally what happens is that Spark server interacts with Hadoop, and the Spark server fetches SQL context and created an RDDD. RDDD is very important part for Spark server. Generally all SQL query runs on this, and our output is finally returned in JSON format. So here we achieved our goal, that is we uploaded the file, downloaded complete file, and downloaded the file with filters. So thank you.